it's in Madoff. And she's very conservative, and she said, I hope this is a rumor, but I've just heard Bernie Madoff's been arrested. My other phone rang, it was my son, and he said, Mom, sit down. I said, Bernie Madoff's been arrested. And I said, for what? And he said, he's a crook.
Was all of your money with him?
Every dollar. It was in an IRA, because it's every cent I ever earned.
So all the money you made since you were 16 years old was entrusted to Bernie Madoff?
It was.
In one day, it's all gone.
What do you do when you lose all your money? I mean, I really have a fear of being a bag lady. I had a terrific therapist who said, then you have to put all your money in a safe place. Put it in the bank, save and save and save and save. And if you have money, you'll feel more comfortable and you won't feel like a bag lady. Well,
so how did Bernie Madoff get that money?
It was an old friend, and I had financial advisors and had lost money with them. And I'm not naive. I mean, I'm pretty savvy, actually. I run a business and run a magazine. And he heard me talking about this, and he said, I think I can get you into this fund. It's a safe fund. It never goes down. It doesn't go up too high. It's rational. It's safe. It's done through computers. Let me see if I can get you in. I wanted something solid, stable, and what I considered safe. Madoff was considered that. I talked to people, I have friends who are MBAs from Harvard, from Wharton. I would say Madoff, they'd say, how'd you get in? And I would say, and they'd say, it's great, and you're golden, don't worry. When the market started to go down, I talked to even more people, and they said, oh no, Bernie Madoff, he's still okay, he's really fine.
You write about this, and suddenly there's this outrage about, well, that's a rich New Yorker. I'm not worried about her. She should go out and get a job. This was your life savings.
It's fine. I am going to go out and get a job, but why all of the vitriol? Because I earned every cent of it. If you lost all your life savings, I think you'd be in a panic. But I think there's a deeper issue here, Christine. And I think that there is such rage and such anger and such frustration in this country that it sort of bubbled over into my self-ironic. I mean, I was being ironic, and I thought funny when I said I own, dozens of white shirts that I've kept since college.
Every penny that Madoff took was a penny that you earned.
Yes. I've never been given a dollar. I never took alimony. I never inherited any money. So, sure, well, who else earned it? Me.
If you had a chance to talk to Bernie Madoff today, if you had a chance to you had the one chance to give him a piece of your mind, knowing you may never get the money back, what would you tell him?
I really wouldn't want to talk to him. I don't even want to see the man. I don't even watch him on television.
He's that repulsive to you?
Yeah. Repulsive is mild. Loathsome. It's a visceral feeling of, this is not humanity. This is not a human being. This is, I guess, a sociopath.
Do you think that Madoff redefines greed for our age?
I think he's emblematic of what happened in the last decade. When I was saying I was making a souffle, everything was rising. We were all rising. The housing market was rising. Bernie Madoff's money, people like me, my money was making 9-10%. There was this incredible lift of the economic picture. And I think that the crash of the stock market and the crash of Bernie Madoff together are really emblematic of that the system is the culprit.